So question is, which of the following are correct regarding pathological findings of placenta accreta? So first thing is, what is placenta accreta? So normally what happens, the placenta is attached to decidua. We will go that it is particular decidua basalis, but first it is decidua. What is decidua? Decidua is endometrium in pregnancy or after implantation. So endometrium. So normally placenta is attached to the endometrium, but the whole spectrum of disease in which placenta, rather than attaching to decidua, has relation with myometrium is known as placenta accreta syndrome. So P is placenta accreta syndrome. Placenta accreta syndrome, which has about three types. The first is placenta accreta, in which it is attached to myometrium. Placenta is attached to myometrium. Then increta, in which it is invading the myometrium. And then percreta, that it is passing through the myometrium. So it is passing through the myometrium. So this is the whole spectrum, passing through myometrium. So it is whole spectrum of placenta accreta syndrome. Here we are talking about the first type, the placenta accreta, in which it is just attached. So A for accreta, A for attachment. So placenta is attached to the myometrium. So now going to option one by one. First is absence of decidua basalis. So this is correct, but what is decidua basalis? So for this, you have to understand that we have talked that decidua is endometrium in pregnancy or endometrium after implantation. Now it's of about three types: decidua basalis, decidua capsularis, and decidua paritalis. So decidua basalis is the decidua beneath the embryo. So decidua beneath the embryo is known as decidua basalis. So you can see this is decidua basalis. Here this is decidua basalis. That is beneath the embryo. Here you can see this is the decidua basalis, that is beneath the embryo. So this is the decidua basalis. Now the part of decidua which is covering the embryo from uterine side. So covering embryo from uterine side is known as the decidua capsularis. In this diagram it is here. This is the decidua capsularis which is covering the embryo from the uterine side. You can see here this is the decidua capsularis which is covering the embryo from the uterine side. And the rest, whatever is left, is known as the decidua paritalis. So in this case this is the decidua paritalis. So this is the decidua paritalis. So this is about the decidua. Now in the case of placenta accreta, this decidua basalis is absent. So this decidua basalis is absent. Now coming to understanding more, that in the case of healthy placental attachment, in between the placenta and the myometrium there is a layer of the stratum basalis of endometrium or the decidua. So there is decidua basalis is present. But in the case of placenta accreta, you can see there is placenta and there is directly myometrium. There is no layer of stratum basalis. So this is the pathology in the case of placenta accreta. In another diagram you can see that normal placenta, there is endometrium which is present. But in the case of placenta accreta, there is no endometrium here, where there is attachment with the myometrium. So placenta is directly attached to the myometrium. In another good diagram, you can see that this is the layer, this is the embryo, this is the fetus actually, in which there is placenta you can see, then there is endometrium or you can see decidua basalis, then there is myometrium, there is parametrium. So normally there is placenta is present, decidua basalis is present, myometrium is present, perimetrium is present. But in the case of accreta, the decidua basalis is absent and placenta is directly attaching to the myometrium. In increta, it is passing, the placenta is invading the myometrium, and in the percreta, it is passing through the myometrium. So this is a pathology in the case of the placenta accreta, that there is absence of the decidua basalis. So this is correct. Now second is absence of the Nita Book's fibrinoid layer. So what is Nita Book's fibrinoid layer? Nita Book in her thesis told about that there is a fibrinoid layer between cytotrophoblast of placenta and decidua basalis. What is its function? Its function is that it inhibits invasion of myometrium. So whenever the Nitabuch sphenoid layer will be absent, it is going to form the placenta accreta. So this is very correct. So second is also correct. So first is correct, second is correct. Coming to the third one, the loss of normal hypoechoic retroplacental myometrial zone in the case of ultrasonography. So it's an ultrasonographic finding. So what is it? Let us see that normally there's a retroplacental spaces here. So this is the retroplacental spaces here. This is retroplacental space. But and you can see that in the ultrasonography as well that there is a clear, this you can see the black one, that there is a retroplacental clear zone is present. So this is normal, retroplacental clear zone is present. But in the case of placenta accreta syndrome, you can see in the gross diagram that there is no normal retroplacental space. There is no space here. And this is also visible in the case of ultrasonography in which the retroplacental clear zone is absent. So this is the ultrasonographic finding which is found in the placenta accreta syndrome. So third option, the loss of normal hypoechoic retroplacental myometrium zone in the ultrasound, this is also correct. So first is correct, second is correct, third is correct. So answer will be the D. So D will be the correct option.